What is going on, my Super Sandwiches? Rhymestyle here, and today I'm joined by jDantastic for some Dragon Ball Super Talk. It's time for another discussion, which I haven't done in a while on my channel just because I haven't found anything too interesting to talk about, but this one is kind of a hot topic. I posted it on Twitter, and me and Danny talked about it a bit off of camera or off Skype. On Skype, that one.
On Skype,
and
off camera.
I think, off camera, yeah, that one. And I just kind of see what the community thinks, what you guys want in terms of the ending of this arc. Obviously, nobody knows what the ending is, and this is more a speculation kind of video. There's no spoilers in here other than possibly small ones from the last couple episodes. So if you have not caught up yet, then I would say stay away from it. We're mostly going to discuss a small part that happened in episode 56, or the most recent one. Is that 56? Yeah, episode 56.
Yep.
And kind of want to talk about what we, as the fans of the Dragon Ball community, want to see. So without further ado, the question is, who do you think should be the one to kill Black Goku, Dragon Ball Super, and why? Now, before Danny spits his opinion, because he's going to spit it, I do want to toss up the poll that I threw up on my Twitter. Of course, I asked who you think should be the one to kill Black, and the questions, or the poll answers were Goku, Trunks, Vegeta, or Wild Card. Now, for Wild Card, I kind of threw in everyone else as a category, which is kind of unfair, but I couldn't really, squeeze in a bunch of options because the polls on Twitter only allow to do 4 people. So obviously I threw in the main ones, Goku, Trunks, Vegeta, and then Wild Card could be anybody, so sorting from someone as the Omni King to someone as goofy as, I don't know, Monaka. And surprisingly, a lot of people did not vote for Goku, which I thought everybody would. Trunks was winning at the time we doing a poll. I mean, there's still 22 hours left, and with 1,500 votes, which, by the way, follow me on Twitter, and Danny too, because we always throw these interactive polls up and do discussions off camera on Twitter, which is a lot easier to do than YouTube sometimes, so do that. But with 22 hours left and 1,500 votes, a lot of people are on the Trunks side, followed by Vegeta, followed by Wildcard, and then 13% went to Goku. So in the comment section below, I want to hear from you guys who you think should be the one to kill Black and why. Not who is going to do it, because I mean, I feel like it's kind of obvious it's going to be the Goku show again, but at the same time, I want to be surprised. I want to be surprised, and I want it to be someone else. Who do you think personally should do it to be the one to kill Goku, Black, and why? Danny, go ahead.
Alright then, so look, listen. I'm tired of the Goku show. I have been for a while. I think that my boy Vegeta, first and foremost, should be the one, even though, yikes, probably not gonna happen if you've seen the latest stuff. But
right,
it just seems like it would be this of all villains. This would be the perfect villain for Vegeta to take down. Because at first, when Golden Frieza showed up, I kind of thought, wow, this would be amazing. This would be like Vegeta's redemption if he was the one to take out Golden Frieza. But then I also kind of realized Vegeta doesn't really care about that anymore. He doesn't really care about Frieza. Frieza, in Vegeta's eyes now, is weak. Like, he's not a threat. He's already been beaten once. He comes back. Vegeta knows that he's stronger than him. So, and a lot has passed. He's a different, almost an entirely different person now. He's got Bulma. He's got Trunks. He's got all this stuff that he cares about. And so I kind of realized that Frieza doesn't even really matter to Vegeta anymore. However, this new villain, who is Goku. I mean, it's Black Goku. It's an evil version of Goku. Is like the perfect counterpart villain for Vegeta. It would be like, I don't want to say a cop out, but it would be the perfect way for Vegeta to fulfill what he's always wanted, and that's to be, at least for a brief moment, better than Goku. And so he would get that. He would get his win over Goku without actually having to sacrifice a win from actual real Goku, and he would get to save the day and take out, the strongest villain that they've ever faced up to this point. So I feel like Vegeta should be the first in line to beat Black Goku, because that would just be amazing. With what we know now, probably not going to be the case. So I would have to give it to my boy Trunks. I know that that's probably not that likely either. We don't really know what's going to happen, but
hey, you only get one.
No. No, I get to make, no, listen, I'm gonna make a small case for Trunks. You shut up.
Fine,
you shut up. I'm just making, because Trunks literally lost. That man has had the worst timeline out of everyone. Even when he goes back in time and saves the future, he has to go back to this desolate land of despair. Everyone that he loves literally dies, like everyone, in front of his eyes. It's actually insane. So I would be totally cool if Trunks was the one to take him out.
Yeah, so I mean, I know Dragon Ball, when I say Dragon Ball, I'm talking about Dragon Ball's entire series, has always been the Goku show. Dragon Ball Z did something very different where they introduced more characters that they all had their own heroic moments. I mean, Piccolo had his moment in the Android Saga where he fought against the androids, 17. He even had his moments on Namek when he fought against like Frieza. Gohan had his big moment in the Cell Saga, and then everybody had their moment. Even Vegeta had his moment against Majin Buu, although it didn't work out that well. My big criticism of Dragon Ball Super right now is due to the fact that this is supposed to be the Goku Vegeta show, but really it's the Goku show. I mean, breaking down, let's break down every single arc. First arc, you got Battle of Gods. I mean, I know this is kind of based on the movie, which is already kind of done. It was still the Goku show. Goku was the one who ends up winning. Vegeta gets stomped out. Goku gets God Mode. I mean, he ends up losing against Beerus, but he wins because he gets that God transformation. Now, you can argue that Vegeta achieves God on his own without having to do the stupid ritual, so he wins in that way. However, he still loses in the Frieza Saga, or the Frieza arc, when he has a chance to kill Frieza and then doesn't because of the whole blowing up the Earth thing, and then Goku gets to win. Goku comes out the winner again. Now let's fast forward again. We are in the Universe 7 tournament, and here's a chance for our boy Vegeta to really do some awesome stuff. And he did. He fought against Vegeta, he beat Kabe, he beat, Frost in a very, very beautiful way, and then he fights against Hit and just, yeah. See, now, I'm okay with how Goku fought Hit. That was an incredible fight. But I really wish they didn't do Vegeta that dirty and had him lose that horrifically, and had Goku just jump in and Goku knew from the start what to do. Like, I feel like Vegeta's a better strategist, and he should have been the one to figure out how to beat Hit. Maybe they could have done it a different way and executed better on that fight, but I still like how they just trashed Vegeta. So now we are in the Future Trunks arc, and now we see some more character development of Vegeta. Last time we seen Trunks, he was kind of like, being Vegeta, but now that he's had a chance to kind of grow up, raise Trunks, live with Bulma, become more, I say good. He shows off his good sides. He shows off how he feeds the people of the future. He's like an awesome person. He even trains Trunks and spends some quality time with him. And what happens next? He gets stabbed in the chest. So I'm hoping that Vegeta does have a moment again, and that's not the end of it. Like, our boy Vegeta has always been a punching bag in the series, especially in the movies. Every single movie ever, you see Vegeta have an incredible entrance, and then he gets stomped out. I mean, look at Hirudegarn. He shows up and literally loses 2 seconds later. Look at Broly. He doesn't even want to fight Broly. He turns into a giant, bitch. I mean, Metacooler shows up, gets stomped out immediately. Like, every time Vegeta showed up ever in the movie, he was just kind of there as a side character as opposed to more of the main character. And that's what it kind of should be when it comes to both these characters. I want to see Dragon Ball become what it was in the Z days. Because in the Z days, you were watching all these characters grow and kind of become stronger than each other. Piccolo had his moment, like I said. Goku became stronger than everybody. Vegeta was stronger than everybody at some point. Like, everybody had their moment where they were above everybody. It was kind of like a competition of see who can do what next. But now it's been all about Goku and Vegeta, but really it's been more the Goku show. So with that said, I also agree. I want Vegeta to be the one to have a comeback maybe and really stomp out Goku, because as you said, you make a good point. This is the perfect cop-out way for Vegeta to defeat Goku, because technically he is Goku. He has the God Ki, he has Super Saiyan Rose, and he has his fight style from what we saw. He even himself said that he mastered his body better than Goku did in the last episode. So this will be a perfect way for Vegeta to kill Goku without killing Goku. However, I also want to give it to my boy Trunks, because as you said too, you kind of nailed it. Trunks had this dark time. He watched everybody die around him in the Android side, couldn't really do anything. He ends up going back to the past, fixes that, comes back to the future, and guess what happens next? Black shows up. And what does Black do? He kills everybody. Literally, the population of Earth has been reduced to next to nothing. He kills Bulma in the first episode, which was really, really dark. On top of that, he almost kills Mai, which I'm glad that she's still alive. I want Trunks to have a redemption moment for 2 reasons. Number one, I just want Trunks to have a W for once. I mean, not for once, but a W that's his. Not kind of like a cop-out thing where it's like, hey, let me go tell my dad to beat you up. My dad can beat you up. I know, I want this to be a Trunks thing. And I'm hoping that they kind of foreshadowed that when we saw Trunks say that he was going to surpass, Goku and Vegeta a couple episodes ago, and how he's going to become stronger. I want to see that. I want to see Trunks achieve maybe Super Saiyan 3 or achieve Super Saiyan God or something, or just even be himself. Just achieve the W, get the W, and redeem the future that is supposed to be his in the first place. But here's the wild card. The wild card also is anything else. And by anything else, what I don't want it to be is the Omni King. I mean, from what it may sound like, Omni King can kind of just show up and just kind of snap everything away. And if that ends up happening, I'm going to be upset as a fan. But the other good wild card that I wouldn't mind is if they do bring back Fusion, because they've been hinting at it for so long, and now this is the perfect time to do it. If Zamasu and Black end up fusing, because they are both wearing the Patera earrings on the left ear, if one of those guys swaps their earring in case they're losing and they fuse, that's the perfect opportunity to present, a Vegeta moment or even a Gogeta moment. And I will be perfectly okay with that as well. But if I had to choose a single warrior, it's between Trunks and Vegeta. Please don't let it be Goku. I mean, I don't hate Goku. You know, I love his character, but again, the one thing that I miss about the Z days is seeing the other characters grow, seeing the other characters kind of overcome each other and achieve whatever they're trying to achieve. And in this case, it is to beat whatever bad guy is present. I don't want this to be like the Goku show 100%. Like, give Vegeta a moment to shine, an actual shine, not like get the leftovers or be the warm-up for Goku. Let Trunks do something for once, because we all love Trunks' character. He's always been awesome, and I'll still never forget the moment when I first saw him show up and slice up Frieza, and then all of a sudden, you know, when he comes back later in Andrew Saga, he doesn't really do anything other than just cry the entire time. And so here, I want to see this man redeem himself.
And here, there's another point, too, because when we put up the video where we were talking about if Vegeta always gets the shaft or not, some people were like, oh, it's just because, you know, Vegeta fanboys, they always want. And yes, part of it is because Vegeta is my favorite character. I could say that I'm a Vegeta fanboy, so I want to see him win. But it's not just that. Dragon Ball Super is falling into another trap that Dragon Ball Z has actually had trouble with for the longest time. Well, it's over now, but had trouble with. And that there's no immediate danger. Like, there are tons of other anime out there where there's a sense of, like, if they could lose this fight. Like, this could be bad. They could lose, and then that's it. That person is dead. They're never coming back. And Goku, like, when I'm watching Dragon Ball Super, I never have to worry. Like, I never have to worry if they're gonna win, because Goku is gonna have some kind of wild card up his sleeve. He's gonna win. Like, no matter what, Goku is gonna win. And the only
Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Spear Bomb.
Yeah, and the only time that we don't really see Goku be the victor for, like, a major villain, like the key villain of the arc, is when Gohan beats Cell. But even then, they couldn't let Gohan do it by himself. They had to bring it had to be the father-son Kamehameha. Like, it couldn't just be Gohan doing his thing. Plus, they had everybody else jump in, which was a really cool moment because everyone's trying to help Gohan. And, you know, it's this really thing where all the Z fighters jump in it together, and Gohan's kind of the hero. But Goku was still there.
To the manga fans, that didn't happen in the manga. In the manga, only Vegeta jumped in. I just want to toss it out there.
Yeah.
But it's same point, because Vegeta did end up helping Gohan in there too. But I did like what they did in the anime where everybody jumped in. Kind of found together. Still wasn't Gohan on his own.
Yeah, it wasn't Gohan on his own. So basically what I'm saying is there's no grittiness left. Like, there's no sense of fear. Like, sure, Goku Black is like, he's super strong, he's got Super Saiyan Rose, he's got all these, he just took out Vegeta, and it's like, oh my god. But, like, we know that Goku's gonna be, even if Whis has to show up and turn back time so that Goku can win the fight, like, Goku's gonna win the fight, and then that's it. And, like, every time, so it's almost like, what's the point of bringing in these new villains if every single time we know that we're gonna win? Like, we don't even have to worry about it.
Especially other wild cards, the fact that he got the button from the Omni King, so he can, like, call him like, hey, can you kill him? Which I'm really hoping that's not why that was set up. Like, I want an actual ending to this. I want to see someone die. I will point this out, though. We do know that based on the next episode title, Zamasu is immortal. And my theory is that somehow Zamasu and Black are connected now, because there is no God Destruction in the future timeline right now. So in theory, that will make Zamasu the stand-in Kaioshin and Black the stand-in God Destruction. So in theory, they should be linked together, so they both should be immortal. So that is kind of a sense of danger right there. But at the same time, this is still Dragon Ball, and there really is no danger present yet. With that said, I'm hoping that it is either between Trunks or Vegeta to be the ones to come out the victor here, just because I want to see a switch up. I just want to see what I saw in the Dragon Ball Z days where everybody was getting stronger than each other and somehow surpassing each other. I mean, like I said, I love Goku. He's one of my favorite characters in the show. But I think it's time for Goku to just hang out for a second and let someone else handle it for once. But again, if they do end up going to the whole fusion thing, I wouldn't mind that either, because even though it is kind of Goku helping, it is Vegeta still in there. On top of that, we all want to see fusion.
To be fair,
so with that said,
I bet if he can call the Omni King at any time, it would be way out of Goku's. Goku would literally let Black Goku destroy everything before he would ask someone else to come in and kill him. So I feel like if he's gonna use the button for anything, it's gonna be like to heal Vegeta or to do so, I don't know. It'll be something else.
The theory is since he has a button, he might just accidentally press it. And if Omni King shows up in the future, he'll be pissed. That's what I'm hoping doesn't happen.
Yeah, I guess that could happen.
I don't know. I mean, I don't want to drag this on too long, but in the comment section below, let us know your thoughts on who you guys want it to be to kill Black and why. State your case. Don't just say Goku, Vegeta, Trunks, like, which I know a lot of people always just like to leave the one-word comments. Tell us why. And anything else you want to include as well, so feel free to do so right now. But you know what? The arc, the I almost said the Trunks. Well, technically that's right. The Trunks arc is still getting pretty hype, and with next episode getting closer and closer, Saturday is just around the corner. I can't wait to see what Zamasu as well as Black have in store for them when we really see the fight begin. So if you're hyped for that and you like these discussions, make sure you leave a like right below. And again, just let us know your thoughts in the comment section below on what you guys think should happen. Again, follow us on Twitter because we do these polls all the time and we interact with people like every single moment of the day. So we'll have those links down below. But Danny, anything else?
Nah, we good.
Alright, we good. Anyways, we hope you enjoy the rest of the day. This has been jDantastic and Rhymestyle, and we'll see you guys in the comment section below.
Bye.